No goals, but plenty of action and possibly one of the craziest finishes that we've seen here for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was. I certainly think it was a game that not many of us, including our fans and anyone who was in the stadium today, will be involved in. Or I certainly haven't been involved in a game like that. 2 penalties tonight, 2 massive saves. I think it's fair to say on any other day, or certainly if you're looking in from afar, to say 2 penalties in a game and the game comes away at 0-0, you'd probably be surprised, and rightly so. We owe one to James Trafford tonight for pulling off 2 great saves for us, really.
Is it possible to describe your thoughts, your emotions, feelings about both of those penalties?
Well, I like to stand here and say I had full confidence. I think, when the second penalty comes, I'm probably thinking maybe tonight's not the night for us. What I must say is I don't think I'd want many more in the goal in terms of when them penalties are taken, really. And full credit to Trav, because them penalties were good penalties, to be honest with you. They're coming in at serious pace, and either maybe you get a hand on things and they still go in, but he's got a firm hand on it. It flew across his goal. I thought his general demeanour in terms of how he approached the penalties as well was superb. And look, I think it's fair to say, Grabs, we come away with a point here, which is an absolute humongous point, and it's one we should be celebrating, really. And I say that pretty lightly because we wanted to come here and win the game. And I thought first half we did every bit of that, really. I thought first half we took real control and we showed a real intent about us. Stadium was superb tonight, and I think partly the stadium in the first half we did that as a group, and the players did that. They got the fans behind us. I thought second half the game goes away from us a little bit in certain moments, and it becomes a little bit more tougher for us, and certainly Sunderland come into the game again. At that point, that's when we needed the fans with us, and they did. 2 penalty saves at the end of the game. Stadium's rocking, really, and rightly so, because it's a big point.
He does manage to find a certain set of skills at certain times, Mr. Trafford, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. Look, I'm absolutely delighted for him, because this is a young man who, absolutely no denying and no doubt, had some struggles last year, and he was, at times it was tough for him. I think that's very clear. And after speaking to him in the summer and spending a lot of time with him over the course of this year, I think that was pretty evident. I'm sure confidence in certain moments was a little bit low. In saying that, this is a confident boy who definitely knows his own ability, and he can back it up, really. So I'm delighted now that he's obviously having the season he is. He's been vital to what we've done and what we're doing, and I'm really pleased for him, really. The due diligence that the coaches and all the staff, the coaching, the goalkeeper staff do, obviously have helped him massively. But at the end of the day, you need someone in goal who then actually puts that to action, really. So, I'm really pleased for him.
Just finally, another point, 15 unbeaten, 18th clean sheet of the season. The wheels keep on moving. I know it is 1 point, but given the stature of the opposition tonight as well, it probably feels bigger than that.
Yeah, I think it does. I think the stature of the opposition and certainly the dynamics of the game, they're a good side, and they'll be in and around it this year for sure. They're a very good side, and they played some nice bits tonight, certainly second half. And I think overall how the game panned out with the 2 penalties, albeit maybe one of them certainly wasn't one what should have been given. We walk away from a point, another clean sheet. I think 15 unbeaten, like you said. We're heading in the right direction. There's still loads of improvement, and certainly we need to keep looking at that. And there's elements tonight, certainly second half, that we need to have a look at. And as a group, we will do that, like we've done all year, and like this group have done. And we have a massive game now on Wednesday, followed by another big game coming up, really. So we'll keep going, Grabbers. This is a tough season, and like I always say, it's a roller coaster, mate. And you have to strap yourself in. And if ever there was a time, or if ever there was a game that you needed to buckle up, it was one tonight, really. And we did that. And we're blessed that we had a keeper tonight that earned us a valuable point.